MC for the evening, and the leader of the Leisure Kings. About 3 weeks ago, in fact exactly 3 weeks ago, no, 20 days ago, about 100 artists gathered in an undisclosed location, a bunker I think, it was in the middle of a mountain. They got together, 4 hours, they created some astounding works of art and some shitty ones. You voted online and narrowed it down to the 32 that you saw when you came in tonight. Those 32 have been further narrowed down to 16. And now it is time for those 16 paintings to face the ultimate test, the litmus test, the test of truth. A little something we like to call the Wheel of Death. The likeness is very true to life, especially the bags under the eyes. Whoever painted this, thank you for not making my face as fat as it usually is. MC's choice. The Chainsaw. The Dirty Sanchez. New this year, Vigilante Drosters. A little category called instant death. When it lands on instant death, why, it dies instantly. Hence the name of, instant death. It dies instantly. There are ways you can save paintings that land on other parts of the wheel. But if it lands on instant death, motherfucker, it dies instantly. A lot of paintings. Took a lot of different crazy courses. from that 3 weeks ago to get to here. A lot of them are great. Some of them are good. Others of them less good. All of them, however, I think you'll agree, were paintings. And the ones that didn't quite make it, you will find against that wall. My right, your left. That's showbiz. No, it's not. On your left, against that wall, you will find the paintings that did not quite make it. You can buy them for $50. $50 a piece. This is a good time for me to tell you that 70% of every proceed goes to the artists. Also, of the 32 that you voted on to narrow down to the 16 that didn't quite make it are for sale, I believe in that same area, for $100 a piece. Now, of the other 16, the ones that we'll be seeing shortly, they're all great paintings, but only one can earn the title of champion! Tonight's rules. Here's what's going to happen. At the beginning of every bout, I wish I had a beer to click with you. I will pick from a cup randomly 2 numbers that will correspond to 2 paintings. Those 2 paintings will be placed on that easel and that easel. Once they're placed there, I will go to the first painting, I'll say some cool shit, and then I will count 1, 2, 3. And at that point, you will want to make the loudest noise if you want that painting to go on to the next round that you possibly can. Let's practice, shall we? Pretend there was a painting here instead of the butt of our band director. 1, 2, 3. Pretty good. Then I'll go over to the other side where a similar but different painting will be displayed. And I will say 1, 2, 3. That painting lose. This painting would have been the winner and would have gone on to the next round. However, this painting, and it's a fictional painting, there's no real painting here. I'm just speaking metaphorically. This painting would have been the loser, and that loser would have faced the wheel of the air. Here's what goes on when I spin the wheel of death. First of all, let me just tell you, it's fucking awesome. It makes clicky noises. It's like being at a real game show. You can't spin the wheel of death, but I can, and I'm gonna do it right now. Now in that case, it landed on the one called Vigilante Justice, new this year. Well played, sir. At that point, it's not time to destroy the painting just yet, because it's time to introduce you to a very special individual that we like to playfully call Doug the Auctioneer. And he's got his own theme music. He likes the I didn't know you were Korean. Doug and I have been doing this many moons. And by the way, it's a so I expect this to be an extra crazy art versus art. At that point, after the wheel is spun, the mode is chosen. But not instant death, because when it's instant death, it dies instantly. But never mind that shit. If it's not, it goes over to Doug, and he will try and auction the painting off. The quantities are the minimum quantities, the starting bids. First round will be $150. Second round, $250. Third round, $350. And the fourth round, the starting bid is $450. Here's a quick way to just kind of, in your head, remember what the opening bid is going to be in each round. Think of the round, and then add 50 to the end of it. That'll be your opening bid. Those art versus art folks are cleverer than all fuck out. I don't think that's really a phrase, but it is now. And now, are you ready, Doug? Are you, audience? Are you ready? You fucking aren't ready. That was bullshit. And as punishment, I'm going to read the sponsors again. And maybe while I'm reading the sponsors, you can think about how you want to respond when I ask if you're ready. Special thanks to Butler Science, Prism Art Supplies, Expo Design, Centerline Studios, Medium Fusion, McGuire Seating, Arts Council of Indianapolis, Indiana Arts Commission, Nuvo, Yelp, MKD, Indiana Tickets, Joe Cycles, DJ Barron, he's so cute and he's back from Japan, and Rolandworth. I don't know what Rolandworth is, but I like the name. I like the cut of your jib, Rolandworth. Now, I'd like to ask you a question. Are you ready? Yeah! Then, let's play the 2012 edition of Art vs. Dingle. Before we start, here's a little peek into the behind the scenes. The young lady who will be bringing the numbers tonight and did last year, her name is Kiki. Give it up for Kiki. Kiki was named by her awesome parents. I can only imagine that they're awesome. After the woman who sang the duet with Elton John, Don't Go Breaking My Heart. Kiki D. Can I have your little auctioneer's mic for 1 second? I don't know if you've ever been asked to do this on stage, but fucking you were born for this. Don't go breaking my heart. Oh honey, I get anxious. Oh my God, you don't know the words of the song that you were named after. What the shit? Well, you just bring out that skull. Kiki, everybody. I got you. I'm sorry. Honestly, I had a moment when I was thinking that up, and I was like, God, what if she doesn't know it? And then I was like, well, shit, she was named after the fucking lady that sang it. There's no way she won't know that. Anyway, Kiki, you're still incredibly awesome, and I would like them to bring out paintings 10 and painting 38. democracy. The gentleman that just came up to me, he said, there's been a recount. What the fuck is it, like 2004? What the shit? Apparently there's been a recount, and the part of painting 38 will be played by painting 37. That was painting 38's understudy, apparently. All right. You guys, I did probably a pretty awful job of explaining, but you know that when I do the thing, you're gonna make loud noise for the painting you like, right? Okay. One thing. When we auction the loser off, you've got to be on the floor. You can't be in the balcony. That's a long way to look. I can't see that far. Not that it has anything to do with me, it's other people, but they can't see that far. So if you want to bid on a painting, you got to be on the floor. You, beer holding up guy, I like you. Please remember that 70% of all the proceeds from paintings sold go to the artist who painted them. And guys, look at me, I'm as nervous as a debutante on prom night. Let's just jump into this thing, shall we, everybody? I will shake your hand, like regular people. That was better than a handshake. It was like double. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, cut the shit. This shit is serious now. Painting number 10. Vote for it in 1, 2, 3. All right. 103.3. The same as the frequency from that awesome radio station. All those alternative hits from alternative music. Once it was painting 38, now it's painting 37. It's going to be talked about for years. Vote on it in 3, 2, 1. Well, 103.3 beats 102.9 every day where I come. I'm sure, you know, this painting surmounted terrible odds to be here tonight. Only to lose in the first round and face a little something called the Wheel of Death. Let's give her a spin, shall we? Hi-ya! Authentic spinning sounds provided by Mr. Sean Baker. Whoa! Vigilante Justice, new for 2012. That's how that painting's gonna die. If it dies. There's one way you can save it. I turn it over to Mr. Doug, the auctioneer.
All right. Well, before I begin, a couple things. I can't see with the spotlights on. Reflection off my dome. I need the spotlights over on where they belong. Mike Wiltrell, thank you. If you're bidding on the painting,
so thanks.
Please be down here. Mike said that. Also, if you raise your hand, and I point at you and I say, yes, guess what? You just bid. Don't put your hand down and go, I was just kidding. That shit doesn't fly here. All right? There's a runner on each side.
Take any shit.
There will be a runner on each side, winning bidder. They will come meet you and they will escort you to the table where you can retrieve your purchase. All right. Thank you, Mike. Shield that painting's eyes from what is about to happen. All right, now. Here you go. First item up for sale tonight. Art versus Art, 2012. I give 150. Who'll give 150 on this painting here? 150, 150. Anybody gonna give 150? $150. Raise your hand. 150, thank you. $200. Anybody gonna get $200? $200. $200. Anybody get 175? 175. I got 150 here. 175. 175.